Hi, Boomiverse. My name is Hunter Wiedemeyer, a software engineer here at Boomi. And in this video, I'm going to discuss how to handle and decode non-UTF-8 characters in Boomi integration processes. So first, let's talk about how by default, Linux Atoms will utilize UTF-8 encoding, which usually handles common requirements. However, there are some customers who may need to create integrations which include non-UTF-8 encoded data. To handle data and process execution for these scenarios, you will need to add a data process shape to decode the data to UTF-8 so that the runtime can accurately translate and send the payload to its destination as expected. So let's look at an example. In this example here, we have a database that we're sending through a map shape to do some profile mapping on the data to then end up in this database 2 here. So let's say, for instance, database 1 doesn't utilize UTF-8. The runtime does, the Boomi atom does, and so does this database 2. So what we need to do in order to ensure that our data from database 1 to database 2 is processed and sent as expected is we need to add a data process shape, such as this, where we would then include a character decode step where we specify the incoming character set, which will get decoded into the system default. This character decode decodes document data from the selected character set to the system default, which, as previously mentioned, is UTF-8 for Linux. So when adding this data process shape, executing this process, we would expect to see all of our data match up and get delivered to this database 2 as expected. Now, you may run into encoding errors. You may run into behavior where the operation and the connection seem to work as expected, but when you actually go into the database and look at the data may not be returned as expected. In this case, you're going to want to look back at your character decode to ensure that your character set is set correctly. That's it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.